What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the video. So today I figured I would sit down and I would make a video that I've actually been planning, going back and forth, doing a lot of thinking about. Since Kingdom Hearts 3 has been out for the past couple of months, I've had a lot of time to reflect and a lot of things to really think about, and a lot of things have been buzzing around in my head, and I realized that I never really made a video about what my favorite moment in Kingdom Hearts 3 actually was. Now, there are so many moments in Kingdom Hearts 3 where I felt so many different emotions, whether that was laughter, joy, maybe some frustration at some points. I've made that pretty obvious in some past videos, but overall, I haven't really been able to talk about the scene that I truly believe is one of the best moments in the entire game, hands down. I am, of course, talking about the Union Cross scene within the Keyblade Graveyard. Now, I know that there have been more moments in Kingdom Hearts 3 where, I would scream, or I would shout, or I would cry, or I would laugh, and that's all fine and dandy, and that is awesome. However, in terms of a deliverance, in terms of a more cinematically, beautifully constructed scene, I think that this scene in particular is definitely one of the ones that I feel needs its own video, and I need to talk about my feelings and express just everything that I was feeling and just all my thoughts as to why I believe that this is probably the best scene in the entire game. Before I explain why I feel like this scene was probably the best in the entire game, I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown as to what happens in this scene. So obviously, as we all know, Sora and everybody is in the Keyblade Graveyard and they are facing the Demon Storm. Sora charges in and something amazing happens. Sora is met with Ephemer, who is a Keyblade wielder from the past. We see him in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, the mobile game, and then we also see him for a little bit in back cover. He asks Sora if he needs some help. Obviously, cue the music, and let's get ready. Sora returns back to the graveyard and sees a storm of Keyblades soaring through the sky. The blades of all of the fallen Keyblade wielders from the first Keyblade War. They form together and Sora hops on, and he is confused at first, but eventually he understands what is happening. Riding the Starlight, much like Vanitas does when he rides the Keyblades, once Sora enters the storm, a swarm of Heartless come at him and try to attack him. However, before that can happen, there are 5 Starlight Keyblades that show up to protect Sora. Now the 5 Starlights are resembling the 5 Dandelion leaders from Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. They create the shape of a luck symbol, and that just further implies that these are indeed the 5 Starlights from the 5 Dandelion leaders. With all this coming together, it's our turn to play. We are met with a bunch of reaction commands with all of the names of the Kingdom Hearts Union Cross Kingdom Hearts 3 event winners, and this is something that was absolutely amazing and took me personally by so much surprise. This was such a clever and interesting way for them to incorporate the winners of the Kingdom Hearts Union Cross event, so that was just something really cool and something that really stood out to me. So with the boss defeated, finally, after all this time, the final command is called Union Cross, and once we hit it, Sora rushes through, defeats this thing, and it's all over, and then the keys disappear. So now that the explanation has been completed, let's move on to where I talk about why this scene is so magnificent. Cinematically, this has got to be one of the best put together cutscenes in the entire game, and maybe even just perhaps the series overall. The way Sora is riding the keys, the way the keys show up, the starlights forming the luck symbol, just everything is it flows, it's so natural, it's so beautiful. And plus, that moment where Sora sees Ephemer was just one of the most shocking moments in the entire game for me, and I actually lost it in my reaction. I was so hyped, and this was one of the coolest things I've ever seen that Kingdom Hearts has ever done. The Keyblade Graveyard was definitely one of the moments in the game where everything was coming together. This was the part of the game where everything was sort of supposed to wow us and it was supposed to shock us. And putting this scene in here, obviously, was super fitting, and it just was so beautifully put together, and I absolutely loved it. So moving on, I want to talk about the music. Oh my god, let's talk about the music. All I have to say is that this is one of the most beautiful soundtracks in the entire series, hands down, no question. This has got to be an easy top 5 for me when it comes to the series overall in terms of the music. The music is so spectacular, it is so uplifting, it has so much emotion, and then in that one part where you actually get to hear the main melody from Dearly Beloved within it, just shows that this is something so I can't even, there needs to be a new word for this, man. Like, honestly, the music in this scene is like no other, and it is beautiful. It is incredible. Simply just, no words. Amazing. Hands down, just, oh my god. Given the fact that one of the complaints with Kingdom Hearts 3 is a lot of the music is just recycled old remixes, the fact that this original track is something that stuck with me and just made me feel so much emotion was just beautiful, and it was great. And honestly, I get goosebumps every time I listen to it. Yes, when I'm sitting down at my computer and I'm sitting there and I go on YouTube and I look it up and I listen to it, I have goosebumps from the start to the very end. Amazing, just a wonderful track indeed. So with all that out of the way, I want to talk about the context of this scene and why I feel like it's so important in looking back on it. Aside from all the hints that were dropped throughout the game, looking at the secret reports, and also just what's going on with the Kingdom Hearts Ultimania translations, there's a lot of evidence that the next arc is going to be heavily influenced by Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Given the fact that we get to see Ephemera actually interact with Sora for a brief moment in time, is the start of something really amazing. I do have a very, very good feeling that we are going to see the Dandelion leaders in the next Kingdom Hearts game, if not somewhere in the next saga. It's something that a lot of us need to be prepared for and a lot of us need to be educated on, and I feel like this scene was something that really the true fans, the really educated die-hard fans of the Kingdom Hearts series will truly appreciate and really understand. Little did we, the fans, know that we actually got an introduction to what's possibly going to happen in the series before Kingdom Hearts 3 even ended. This was probably just a taste, a drop of what's going to happen in the next game. When Kingdom Hearts Union Cross ties into the next arc, and it is eventually going to be the next arc, this is something we're going to look back on, and we're really going to see that this was such an important, huge scene, and I can't wait for that moment, because I feel like I'm already there. I just need more people on my side. However, guys, that is the end of the video. This is hands down my favorite scene in Kingdom Hearts 3 for so many different reasons. There are a ton of scenes in this game that I absolutely adore, and don't get me wrong, there are a lot of scenes that made me feel many different emotions than this one did. However, this is the one that gives me goosebumps. This was the scene that really made me feel and it gave me a lot of hope for the future of the series. Like I said, it kind of gave us that taste of what's going to happen beyond Kingdom Hearts 3 before the game even ended. And when, like I said, with all the breadcrumbs spread throughout the game and all the inferences that Kingdom Hearts Union Cross is going to be in the future, this is going to be one of the most important scenes in the series, hands down, going forward. However, guys, with all that being said, please let me know down below what your favorite scene in Kingdom Hearts 3 was. Was it this scene or was it something different? Please let me know why down below. Don't forget to like the video, most importantly, subscribe to my channel for more Kingdom Hearts content. So thank you guys again so much for watching the video. Don't forget to do all that down below. And yeah, until the next video, I will catch you all later. Bye-bye.